My name is David Tish, and this is my entrepreneurship presentation. Starting out, there are many difficulties that surround entrepreneurship, and some of the big ones I want to touch on today are the financial startup, the market, marketing and sales, adapting to change, the personal stress involved, the resources needed, and competition. In financial startup, some of the biggest issues that people find is, as they're very small most of the time, is seeking out and finding the funds. A lot of times, this is mainly just coming from personal funds that they have strived and gotten from their own personal savings. A lot of other times, people go out, find loans, and some of the best ways they can is just seeking out investors. But those can be very difficult to get, and loans can also be a little bit worrisome. If you don't have an income coming your way, you can fall behind on payments and then snowball roll. You're down a lot of money, and it's a big issue with a lot of new entrepreneurs. The next issue is the market. Starting out, you need to have a strong idea of the market, what you're getting into, where to go, where the trends are going. Because if you see certain stocks, certain items are not selling well at this time of year, you don't want to be jumping in quite yet then. You want to wait until maybe trends going higher, summer season, and everything start getting better. You have to follow trends, very carefully know the market before even getting yourself in there. Next issue is marketing and sales. Customers in entrepreneurship is the key and almost always number one goal. You have to seek out, find your customers, mainly just by putting out your own product, finding the people that are willing to pay you for your goods, services, or anything. You need a very strong, good structure that will draw in people and become profitable. Another huge issue is adapting to change. As entrepreneurs start to create, start to find some funds, and seeing their customers start to come in, they feel a little bit better about themselves. They find a good structure, they find a good rhythm, and follow along that. Issue is that is all of a sudden they'll see their stuff trending, starting to flatline and start going down. Issue is technology is improving, certain ideas are flowing around, and they need to adapt. They need to upgrade themselves to improve for the future. And without that, that can be the easiest way to just fall right on their head and company will go right into the dirt. Another huge issue is the personal stress involved with entrepreneurship. It takes weeks, months, years of people's dedication to create something that is worthy of their own, that they want, that they're striving to go. And with that, you're spending enormous hours of time each day trying to create something of value. And over time, this is burning you out, causing a lot of it weighing on your mind nonstop because this is all you're striving for. You're losing funds, you're losing customers. That's all on you. It's not on upper management. It's not on anyone else below you. It is all on you, making it a lot more stressful for new entrepreneurs. Next is the resources needing for whatever company you'd be creating. You need the biggest key factor here is networking. You have to reach out, find the people, find other corporations, companies that are willing to reach in, investors, and find ones that are going to be able to provide you the resources, goods, anything you're needing to create your company. If you're needing to create blankets or something else like that, you're going to need yarn. You need to go out, find different companies. Who's selling yarn the cheapest? Who's the best quality? You need to go out there, finding those connections. Without that, you might have customers willing to buy your product, but without products, you have nothing. This is where competition is kind of the final issue. And in today's modern world, there is so much technology flowing around that it used to just be local, sometimes regional, that you'd be fighting for each little hand in hand in finding these little markets. But now with technologies, huge companies that are going everywhere, like Amazon, you're fighting with hundreds of other people first. If it's the same product idea, the same service, you're having a hard time nosing your way in there, finding any customers willing to go for you instead of this other guy. And it's a very tough market to get into. For me, I don't think I would do entrepreneurship. I I think I would find more interest in helping someone else with their idea that they have formed and create that instead. I wouldn't even know what product or service I could provide. One day I maybe have better idea of that, but at the time being, I don't think I'd be passionate enough. And that's my entrepreneurship presentation.